Hello everybody, I'm gonna make a collection tour again after Breyerfest 2025. So without further ado, let's get started. That's the Lipizan from the Lipizzaner at Mayer and Full set. That's a random, I think it's a Percheron, I could be mistaken. That's a set of unicorns new in box. That's the Premier Club, I think from 2023. That pretty rearing mold up there. Nicholas new in box, the pretty Gypsy Vandermeer in full set from the Premier Club, I also think 2023. Brewer 54, and then a few Breyerfest plushies and some Stablemate Club boxes. Here we've got Livingston on that nice saddlebred mold, a couple of the rotating draft surprises, the Palomino paint, and then the black and white paint, Lafayette there, Mark of Charm, and then Tahoe over there, that really pretty like silvery filigree guy over there. Really love this saddlebred Tennessee Walker mold. I don't exactly remember which one it is. And then we've got FFA, the Tractor Supply blue horse, the ideal quarter horse there in chestnut. Let the Good Times Roll in gloss with the loose mane, which is the variety I was kind of hoping for. I'm a big sucker for some gloss. And then Twilight Terror here, whose batteries still work. He was a pretty cool eBay find. And then we've got Washington there. Those are my Share Jumping Warm Blood Conga. And then Mariposa and Floor. They were a store special a couple years back. I would absolutely love to get more on the Secession and the Fire mold, but they are so expensive to get. And then on this shelf, we've got the Let's Go Riding Horse in English. I think it's LaPois or something. Sorry, a few of my models are really dusty. I need to do some dusting. But she's a Tractor Supply exclusive from a couple years back. Old Glory there on the Lusitano mold. The original Lusitano, I think. What is it? Spectre, I think. He's a pretty cool Halloween horse with some ghosts. And then Glossy Reverence over there. I really love this mold. I'd like a few more on it. I'm a sucker for an Arabian. Couple highlights is this Halloween Spooky Stablemate. And I love this Candy Corn Mule here. And then this here is Johann, who was a Gambler's Choice on the classic scale. I think it was the Collector's Club. Flamingo. She was a Collector Club web special, I think. She's limited run of 500. The Lipizan foal from the set with the Lipizan mare up there. Nicholas. I think it's Gabriel, the Christmas morning horse. He's the purple. I think that's limited to like 500 or 600. And then Hope of the Year, the little charity horse down there. Here we've got Wilder on the ethereal mold. Anthem also on the ethereal mold. Hidalgo here in this really cute fruit. Little like orange fruit halter I got from Breyerfest. I don't know why the background's flashing. I think it's the fan and the lights. Nevea, I think Nevea, this really cool Christmassy horse. On the classic scale, it just kind of matches with Hidalgo there. Morgan Quest Native Son, who has a really cute halter from Breyerfest I got at the Clarion. Oh goodness. HD Harkness and Morgan Quest Native Son, and then I think it's Snowbird, one of the Christmas horses there. And then down here we've got Illuminati in traditional and stablemate form. I need to replace his batteries. They are out. And then, oh God, what is your name? I don't remember. Give me a second. His name is Merle, and then Pepto Boonsmole, and Battlefield Angel HP. Some stablemates on every shelf. You can kind of see them peeking through. Then down here we have Crystalline, who is on a custom stand because I lost her original. I think it's Araba is the black and white Pinto there. They made a more roan bay one, but I don't have that one. Zafira, the original Premier Club release on that mold. And then Spirit and Rain, which were a couple of holy grails of mine. These are the earlier ones from like the early 2000s. And just a few more pretty cool stablemates. I love the little pumpkin one, and then the soccer one from Breyerfest Prost is pretty cool too. Here we've got, goodness, Shelby, I think is your name. It was a collector club on the Nakota mold. Smart Chickalina here. Latigo Dunnett, and then I think it's Smart and Shiny, who was a celebration horse at Breyerfest, and then the little mini me on the Smart Chickalina mold. Saray, who also has a unicorn foal somewhere around here, and Elvis Presley's bear. And then here we got, I think it's a Bellamina or Bella Sama, something like that. Sapphire from Breyerfest this year. I love this mold. Cirrus, who's a Tractor Supply, exclusive from a couple years back. Really cute mirror and foal set from the Stablemate Collector Club. Black Forest, who's from Breyerfest Pro. He's also really dusty. He's really pretty. I love him. He's on the classic scale. I think it's Bugaboo. He's pretty cool. And then Chocolatey here. So there's that shelf, and then some unicorn stablemates, and then this little guy down. Got Chablis from Breyerfest Prost, which was Breyerfest 2022. Little stablemate here who I love. I'm so sad he broke his leg. Lydia, a Tractor Supply release. I would love some more on the Lonesome Glory mold. Maelstrom, who's a pretty cool Halloween horse. He's pirate themed. I think it's Cancion or something. Gigi Valentine and Heartbreaker, the mirror full set there. And then Elsa, who's a limited release of 1,000 that I got. Jolene, a Tractor Supply exclusive, truly unsurpassed there. Catch Me, Danny, who is a Breyerfest celebration horse. I love that model. And then Zeke, some pretty cool Tennessee Walkers and a saddlebred stablemate there. Love this little guy. Yeah. There we've got some COAs and a couple halters new in box. There we've got Tight Lines, aka Fish, the celebration horse for this year's Breyerfest. Sato, an older Halloween horse that starts with like an N. Special Delivery, a JCPenney special run. It's a pretty cool guy. I have a COA down there somewhere. Barbaro. And then I can't remember your name, but I love that horse so much. It's a Tractor Supply run. If you can't tell, I'm a big sucker for the cigar mold here. His name is Lefty, the Tractor Supply release right there. This is the last set of shelves. We're gonna start up there. That's SBH Phoenix. That's Misty's Twilight. A IRL horse friend gave me that. We used to ride together. Adaya HP and the two like surprise horses from this year, the Blue Roan and then the Dapple Gray. I do not remember your name. It's an older release than he fell, but he's also a Tractor Supply release. He's a gray. He's pretty cool. The vintage guy right there is Banjo, and the Tractor Supply release is Ash. And then on the shelf, we've got all of my Cleveland Bays. We've got the Wedgwood Blue Rotating Draft Surprise, Bow and Arrow from this year's Breyerfest, who's really cool. The Leopard Appaloosa from Breyerfest 2023. The Buckskin Paint from Breyerfest 2023. Silver Bay and Gloss from that same Breyerfest. Oliver, the celebration horse from one of these years, and then the Dapple Gray Pinto. So those are all my Cleveland Bays. I'm a huge fan of this mold. And then a few like little cool guys that kind of are similar. This is Apres Ski, something like that. It's the Breyer Christmas horse from last year, before 54. I think it's like Twilight and Phantom. And there's a Mareva something, the Saray foal from that unicorn set. I think it's Nemea, the really cool horse with like from Breyerfest Drive On with like the chariots and stuff. I love this model. My mom really liked it too, so I had to pick it up. It's kind of her horse. There's Reggie. It's like Ballion Castle or something. He was a celebration horse. This is like Queen of Hearts, something Glass Hearts. The real horse passed, I think it's Josie's her bar name. The real horse passed away, unfortunately. Rest in peace. Here's Hoopla, the matte, not the gloss. I was kind of hoping for the gloss, but it's okay. Romance, who's an older decorator, I really love. I'll move you out of the way for a second. I really want to bring him out and show you just how pretty he's a decorator. He's really cool. I really wanted him when I went to Breyerfest in person, and luckily the Embassy Suites where I was staying at happened to have him. And then with Sal, who's a Christmas morning horse, I broke his stand, so I need to find him a replacement here pretty soon. And down here, the last shelf of the video, we've got Frankel. My only stone in my collection, this is Palouse, one of the Palouses, and she's a one-of-a-kind custom. You can see both of her sides. She's got some nice pinking. There's her designer horse signature, if you can't see that. Here I have Bolero, I think is his name. And a little mini-me on that lion heart mold, I think it's called. Mojave, Chadwick, this nice Collector Club Palomino in gloss. Eclipse, the Runish Draft from Breyerfest 2023 Prost, and kind of similar little mini-me, Theo, and I think that's gonna be it. Hope y'all enjoyed. Bye.